up, guys? Battle Fanatic here, back at you with another classic battle review. Hollow Nome versus Sue Surf. So I basically want to review this battle for a few reasons. One being Battle and Rise. Shout out to Battle and Rise on Twitter. He wanted me to review this battle. And also I kind of wanted to review a Clips battle and then a Hollow battle, being Hollow versus Surf, before Nome. So yeah, this battle happened in Nome 3 almost 2 years ago now. It's pretty crazy. This is probably the battle of the night at Nome. I guess Surf, Hollow, and then Magic Clips. Probably the best battles at Nome. Alright, so let's get right into it. Round 1, I mean, Surf smoked Hollow round 1. This is Hollow's return to battle rap after a year and a half. His last battle being Hitman Holla. So yeah, Hollow didn't really come with anything the first round. He started off nice. He had the Lux Cannabis. Because every rapper chokes like this. Every rapper that raps like this chokes like Lux Cannabis. That was nice, but I mean after that it was really like dry for Hollow. And Surf never has like good rebuttals, and against Hollow the first line was hot rebuttal.
I said I like that line about your fit. It kinda go with how you dress. Camouflage army, this AR on my hip, make it easier to go across his chest.
He had the AR on my hip. It make it easy to go across his chest. That was fire. I mean, there were so many quotables for Surf throughout the first round. He had the Mac hit his cap. He'll have enough cap room to sign anybody. That was one of the best bars, honestly, I've ever heard from Surf. That was fire. He had the whole basketball scheme, the DeAndre Jordan, Brandon Knight, Jamal Crawford scheme. That was fire. I mean, Surf smoked Hollow the first round, easy. So round 1 was clearly Surf. So round 2, I'm gonna come back to. I want to do round 3 first because the battle really comes down to the second round. So round 3, Hollow clearly got the third round. This is what we all wanted to see from Hollow. I mean, this is this typical funny ass Hollow. He had bars. He was funny as shit. He had the sarcasm, he had the performance, the KD, Dwayne Wade, wake up to the block, that was fire. He had the fans blindfolded by the trash like a Febreze commercial, fire. Another thing I didn't like about Surf in the third round is that he didn't fucking listen to Hollow in the second round. Hollow had the whole full house bar, and then Surf comes back and says, well, that means you watched it too. And Hollow clearly said that he watches it too. And when Hollow says that, you can see that Surf's not listening. He's talking to O-Red and Suge and Arse and shit like that. So yeah, Surf has a terrible rebuttal. He had the infamous Earn and Ash, that the real first really known reach. Surf had a lot of reaches in the battle. He had the MMG. He had he broke down Hollow's name, the UHOL on that was such a reach. And Arse in the background gassing the shit out of it.
But HOLLOW, how you got your name? Nah, Arsenal beat your ass. In other words, you HOL on the low. That's how you got your name.
Fucking annoyed the fuck out of me. Yeah. Hollow smoked, just like Surf smoked Hollow in the first round. Hollow smoked Surf in the third round. So, and it really comes down to the second round for me. And it's, dude, I've watched this battle like at least 10 to 15 times, and dude, it's going back and forth in the second round. Hollow to me, Hollow had a lot of dry spots in the second, but he had a few crazy haymakers. The Chris Webber bar, the Chris Webber bar was one of the best Hollow Nome bars I've ever heard. And but I mean, Hollow didn't really, wasn't really consistent. It was much better than his first round, but like it wasn't crazy consistent. Like I just, But Hollow had a few nice ones in the second, and he had the Ginsu bar. But other than that, like he didn't have a lot of he just had dry spots. To me, Surf was more consistent in the second round. Surf didn't have a lot of haymakers in the second round, but he was much more consistent. I don't know. I can't dude. Last time I watched it, I gave it to Surf. So I don't know, man. I'm edging it to Surf, like edge. That Chris Webber shit was crazy. Like that Chris Webber bar. Like I can see people, giving Hollow the second round off the Chris Webber and the Ginsu too. So I don't know, man. I'm giving it to Surf. I'll give it to Surf. Edge to Surf. Just off him being consistent in that round, but he still reaches a lot. So I don't know, man. But I'll give the second to Surf. So I gave the battle 2-1 to Sue Surf. It could go 2-1 either way. I can't see 3-0 at all. But let me know what you guys think about the battle. Rise, I know you got 2-1 Hollow. You're probably mad as fuck, as to me giving it to Surf, but fuck you. And I'll have a Hollow clips, just a prediction blog just for Hollow and clips. So yeah, look out for that. So yeah, please comment, please rate, please subscribe.